Hi, I'm Danny from Generation X, and this is...
Jalen from Generation Z.
And this is... I Dare You to Play
Doki Doki Literature Club!
You're gonna need a little something extra for this one, guys. Just saying.
A
Anyway...
quick reminder of the rules.
It must be a game they've never played before or seen anyone play before.
Which means all of our comments and impressions are 100% fresh. First ever playthroughs.
And if me huffing Elmer's glue didn't already warn you, there will be offensive-ness.
And language.
So parental discretion is advised.
Don't leave us hanging! Go watch the episode!
Oh my god, what the f is happening right now?
Hey, what's up?
Oh dear god. So, we left off the last episode with this episode being sponsored by Gunmetal Oil.
Not sponsored, but yes.
Instead, it's not sponsored by Bullet Bourbon. By all means, let's all take a bullet to the fucking head right now.
Alright. Yeah.
Woo! That's strong. Okay.
Did you go, like, just full straight bourbon?
I put a splash of Coke in it for color.
Oh my god. Alright.
Anyway, as you can all imagine, I'm so fucking sick of this game.
Oh, episode 7, by the way.
Oh my god.
In case I didn't already say that. Whatever, just load the damn
Again,
game.
we've all been reassured. Maybe something will fucking happen at this point, but...
This episode.
Yeah, sure, okay.
If you don't get to it, I will be very shocked. You might set a world record if you don't get to it.
All we've been doing is reading the fucking dialogue. It's not my fault.
I know it's not your fault.
Ugh.
Fully.
Listen. At this point, I think it's already been oversold to me because everyone, literally everyone who's heard anything about this game is like, oh my god, oh my god. And I'm just like, it's gonna happen, and I'm just gonna be like, that was fucking lame. Like, I'm just already of the opinion that's probably how this is gonna go.
I am too, actually.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't think there's any way to impress you. Honestly.
You don't, just make a quality fucking game. Can we just do that? Oh my god, here we go. Here we go, gang!
I don't think there's any way to impress you with what I have. There you go.
Well, it's not my fault Gen Z loves stupid fucking games.
Not my fault either.
I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
Yeah.
In the grave. Because you don't feel any more pain when you're dead. Let's see, how do I even get past this? Is space bar?
Yep.
But,
yeah.
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her, and because it'll be easier to throw her down the stairs.
What stairs?
Doesn't
I'm
matter.
scared,
I'll find
dude.
some. Maybe in front of traffic. We're in the street, right?
I don't know.
You should
I
be
can't
scared,
even
bitch. I'm getting fucking homicidal.
I'm really scared.
I know. What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori.
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself.
Yep.
Getting red. I like you so much that I want to die.
Ha! Ceiling fan time.
Alright. That's how I feel.
Well, love, and I'm going to quote Christopher Titus right now, folks. If you've never been suicidal, well, you've never been in love.
Hey. That's a fact.
And if you've never wanted to commit murder, you've never been divorced.
Oh, divorced. In love, same thing to me.
No, suicide is love. Then it's all your fault. When you break up, then it's their fault. Anyway, Sayori has feelings.
And
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore.
damn it, woman.
I slide my hand down Sayori's pants.
No.
Oh, I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. And then I shove the blade in.
Ugh.
Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Come to the basement. I must show you something. Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I apparently do. I know what you need the most right now. Fuck.
What? Hang on.
I know what you need the most right now.
What the hell? Okay, okay.
Oh, Jesus, fuck. Bullet to the head, everyone!
This is why everybody hates the protagonist, honestly.
Yeah, because he's a
This is an
fucking
asshole
white knight controlling asshole?
and a
Yeah.
dumbass.
Holy fuck. Bullet to the head. And that's what I'm going to give you. Oh, I have to make a decision here, don't I?
Yeah.
I don't like either of these, actually. Can I choose, like, option C?
I didn't like either.
Option C.
Option C doesn't exist.
Option C. Get your
You
shit
live in a
together.
cruel world where there is no option C.
Get your shit together and don't rely on anyone else for your validation. Nope, that's not an option.
Well, shit.
You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been.
She did kind of say that in a previous episode.
Yeah, she kind of did. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club.
Super annoying. It's like right on her neck.
Well, there's a reason for that. Joker! I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but I'm totally gonna fucking friend zone you. Please trust me that I know what's best, and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back the way they were. And hopefully this turns you into a psycho bitch villain, so this game will get interesting.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile to
Sorry.
an incredibly pained expression.
Is this what it feels like? To get stabbed in the chest?
I don't know, let me stab you in the chest and let's find out.
I should write a poem about this.
Oh, Jesus Christ, please don't. Sayori?
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember?
Yep,
For being so selfish.
yep,
So please don't worry about these stupid feelings.
I won't.
I know you're right.
Yep.
I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone did,
Oh
Rand.
my god.
I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So,
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees.
Ah!
Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori? No, stop, please, no. I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done.
There's a lot more you could have done.
The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. I mean, you could have said I loved her and fucked her and then never called her again. I mean, but I feel like that's worse.
I feel like that's a bit worse.
Yeah. I really would have went the path of like, hey, maybe you shouldn't, like, put your self-worth on so many other people and things. But anyway, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Oh my god. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. I'm going to get everything I got.
Everything you got.
Sayori will always be my dearest friend.
My dearest friend.
And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day.
You look so amused right now, guys. Wow. the day of the festival. Dun dun dun.
Or as I like to call it, the
Of all days.
ritual summoning and sacrifice day.
Okay. Of all days.
I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone.
Oh no!
Because she's hanging from a ceiling fan. I considered going to her house to wake her up, decided that's a little too much, because I don't like finding dead bodies. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I
Yay.
gently roll it up to take it with me.
Woohoo.
And besides, if I went to Sayori's house with it, I might get blood on it, and I don't want to ruin the banner.
Oh no.
She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her.
Pleasant sext.
Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over, so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Danny Rand! You're the first one here.
Naturally.
Thanks for being early.
Yep. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. Fortunately, I haven't even read it.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. At least that's my alibi. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. Wow, I'll just throw her under the bus to her friends and everything.
Yeah, damn.
I'm not even a good friend. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I wish I was dead. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Danny Rand.
Not my fucking monkey. Not my fucking circus.
I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? Hanging? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do.
You stalker.
I'm the club president after all.
But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? You mean in the last, 18 hours? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here.
'Cause you are.
But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right?
No, you're not.
Ugh.
You're not.
No, you're not. The only one who knows what's best for her is her! And maybe the author of this game. But you totally hit on Yuri. It would be wrong to lead on
That's true.
whatever her name is.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So sorry.
Jeez! You don't know the full story at all, so shut the fuck up, you dirty whore.
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
You're just a dirty pirate hooker. Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed in its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before.
Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. It's a lot of that.
I can't get you out of my head, boy.
Wait, there's a scrolly.
Hey,
There's a scroll.
All work and no play makes Sori a dull girl.
Ah.
All work and no play makes Sori a dull girl. Why are you messing with that?
I didn't mean to.
Jesus! Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me.
Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But it's never actually finished. It just stops moving. Okay, I messed up the screen.
Yep.
So, okay, what I did there, sorry guys, what
Yeah.
I did there was I thought that it was showing up on the recording instead of the actual...
Yeah, the actual mouse was on the thing we record and just like
Yeah,
he tried to do the slider
sorry.
over there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry.
Bullet to the head. That's code for drink now in this game. Bullet to the head because you need a fucking drink or a bullet to the head in this game. Let's see how do I get out of this.
Just look out. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Danny Rand?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. My god, how thick is this fucking character? But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so...
Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I don't.
Gay! Anyway.
I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. Oh my god. There's no response. I really don't want to have to enter her room like this. It's kind of a breach of privacy.
Yeah, think.
But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door.
I gently open the door.
Knew it! She's literally hanging from the ceiling fan.
Wait.
An exception has occurred.
File game script character 59307. See traceback.txt for details.
Okay. Is that supposed to say that?
Yes.
Okay, good. ... Apparently I'm surprised. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. Oh my... We've been calling this since like the first fucking episode, kids. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't... I like the music though.
Yeah.
It's all warped and shit
I
now.
know.
That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me.
I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of like one of my favorite songs in the soundtrack.
I suppressed the urge to
vomit.
vomit. Whatever. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay, you controlling bastard. You weren't even there to help tie the knot. And why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong?
Everything!
Oh my God.
Everything!
Turning down her confession. That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. Yeah, because you control the whole fucking universe. It's not that Uncle Tom was fucking raping her at night. That had nothing to do with it. My swarming thoughts
Damn.
kept telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her. Walked her to school. And gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Yes! Finally something I can agree with in this game.
Alright, screw the literature club.
Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. Is it some game where I can just reset and try something different? I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough.
It's true, you didn't save.
And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back.
Never.
Never.
Never. Never. Never. Never. End.
Oh! Are we done? Is the game over?
Wait.
Ah, son of a bitch. Everybody bullet to the head. Dice.
Dice?
So, she's done, right? Yeah, I have to load the game? Is that what's happening? What the fuck? Or is this just continue?
Sure, load it.
What is this?
Load game is continue.
No, but what is this?
I don't know.
Click on that. I see an annoying girl turning toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. This is the beginning of the game,
it just kind of
right?
works out because you've known each other for
Yeah.
so long.
Yep, this is just the beginning of the game. This is all over again.
Wait.
Oh, it's like clicking over to Yuri. It's weird.
It's an ordinary school day like any other. Morning's usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone.
Oh, so I burned her from the fucking pattern. She no longer existed.
She's gone. She doesn't exist anymore. I have no motivation to join any club. Perfectly intent, just getting by on the average, spending my free time on games and anime.
Yep. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, because that's what kids these days do. Looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs? There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Danny Rand?
Monica?
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yep. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me is so genuinely feels a little like climbing the rope in gym class. What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
Literature? That sounds kind of, dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Uh-huh. Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Hey, Danny Rand. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but you could at the very least visit my club. It would make me really happy. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. There's a little bit of Monica in my life.
A little bit of Erica by my
Oh,
side.
awesome! You're really sweet, Danny Rand. You know that?
Yeah, I'm a killer.
A lady killer!
It's nothing really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Yeah, I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest?
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be so mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Danny Rand.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls!
Wow! So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So, I ran into Danny Rand in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
Make cupcakes?
Sorry.
Sorry.
I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Danny Rand?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important.
Yeah, maybe we need a festival for the channel. Then people can see how much fun and...
Seriously?
No, wait. We're not fun, we're interesting.
We're just cringe.
I mean, at least somebody finally died.
Yeah, alright. That's why I'm making you play Corpse Party next. Just
Well,
to even it out.
pull it to the head, everybody.
Anyway.
Pull it to the head.
I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate.
Yep.
Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I don't remember this being in the previous version of this game.
Also, I did make her voice a little bit louder, because it must be hard to hear.
Well, all he's doing is leaning in closer to the microphone.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's helping. I guess? Hopefully it's not poison?
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
Sorry, I'm moving my chair closer to the microphone. Anyway.
So, Danny Rand, what kind of things do you like to read?
What are you doing?
Well, we had a weird echo problem and we just bumped the desk, so I was giving the microphone
yeah.
a minute to not be moving.
To not be all shaky. We have no idea what's causing the
We
echo.
still did it. There was the one time, but it was weird.
Anyway.
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that go deep in complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
A rock. Remember that?
No.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Sorry. There we
Sorry.
Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. There goes my headphones.
Ugh. Hate horror, says Natsuki.
Ugh, I hate horror.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! Give that back!
Fine, fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No,
Natsuki averts her eyes.
you wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
Bullet to the head, everybody.
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all.
You're next to die, bitch.
I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Danny Rand?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But... I'm sorry, I thought...
The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Danny Rand. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. And pretty much completely unchanged without Sorry. So writing
Well.
poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Danny Rand?
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed.
Danny Rand, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Oh, yeah!
Thanks, I
Oh,
guess.
sure. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Deanie Rand, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel an anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school with the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls and hang them. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure the good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Hey, on the bright side,
I'm Mr.
That's- hey,
Brightside.
you have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
Oh my god. I mean...
Can you hear me?
Is this gonna be Pink Floyd? She thought it was funny. That wasn't a poem. That was just a... Okay. That was the whole poem. And now there's only two girls here, so...
You can just pick random ones again if you want.
That's probably what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Random.
Grief, memories, melancholy, giggle, pleasure. Yeah, that's a good one. Desire. Swimsuit. Dance. Existence. Ooh, graveyard always wins. Starscape's nice. Daydream. Rain cloud. Climax. Haha. No. Wrath. Bliss. Horror.
Philosophy.
Massacre. Copy. Incongruent. Should have went with nightgown on that one, damn it.
Hi again, Danny Rand.
Oh, is this where we're stopping? Or we'll go a little further?
Let's go a couple more minutes.
Alright, hi again, Danny Rand, okay.
Hey, glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Danny Rand.
Like how our face glitched out?
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
It is.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any
Is the
slack.
game supposed to be glitching like that?
I don't know, is it?
I don't know, I'm just asking.
I'm not telling you anything.
Yeah,
The whole point's that you're not supposed to know.
okay.
You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what.
Oh, this time she said Monica instead of sorry.
Duh!
No, I'm just saying.
But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
You're kind of blocking the words there, lady.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, Deanie Rand. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read?
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. Bullet to the head, everyone. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I lie. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. And that's the end of the episode, right?
Yep. Go ahead and save, I guess.
I guess so, if I can remember how.
You hit the save button.
Yeah. And they're all empty now. Oh, there's a history. I don't want to, whatever. Anyway, that concludes episode 7
Yep.
of Doki Doki Literature Club. I guess something happened in this episode, so that's interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm still bored to tears, but
Hey, you're getting there at least.
we'll see. Hopefully it fucking is over soon. But we'll see you next week. Don't forget we have a Facebook. We're gonna work on getting a Twitter up at some point. By the way.
We're gonna get a Twitter up soon.
Yeah,
so be on the
and
lookout for
in Patreon we've got one of those. We are literally we have a wish list right now of some more audio equipment.
that. Yeah.
And we
got
need
a
to
list.
upgrade the computer quite a bit. And yeah, we're improving the channel slightly over time. I'm sure those of us who've been watching all of them have hopefully noticed an improvement.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. So anyway, we'll catch you next week when hopefully something fucking happens in this game again.
Yeah, bye.
Ta-ta!